Hi, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Wiley.
And it shouldn't happen again.
It's with a very heavy heart that we have some sad news.
Yes, we do.
Carter has been taken from us.
Mm-hmm. Around 8:10 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Our principal walked in and said, Carter, come here, take your stuff. And we haven't seen him since.
Nope. Nobody knows where he is.
It's now after lunch, 11:23.
That's actually insane.
He's been gone for like 2.5 hours now.
Mm-hmm. He's not answering any of his phone or anything, but if he's in big trouble, his parents will take his phone.
Yeah, and we may or may not have tried to appear into the office.
Yeah.
And
we've made
there.
missing posters. Like,
Yes,
we baited him with his
teachers.
favorite treats. He left his chips. Do you know how serious that is?
Yeah, you guys don't know Carter, but he's always bulking.
Yeah. And so
He eats a lot.
He left his flaming hot Cheetos that he whipped out at 8 o'clock this morning.
This morning.
Carter, come home, please. Carter, we miss you. Come get a treat.
We were shaking them at lunch. She just got Cheetos all over. Oh my god. We were shaking them at lunch and he wouldn't come here. It was
And
a lot.
our principal is everywhere, but no Carter.
No, Carter, we've seen the principal.
Carter,
And
please come home.
so we also have a sub resource officer, so we know she wouldn't if something were to happen, she wouldn't vouch for him or stick up for him kind of thing.
And Carter does stupid stuff, but he does it to impress people, so there would have been other people around and no one else has been getting pulled.
Yeah, exactly. And we already talked to all the people he would have been around.
Yeah.
And that he's done stupid stuff with before.
We have 2 main suspects.
Can't name them.
No. I wish I could because I don't like them. They're really bad and they're really mean and it makes me really sad because one of them is always right up on Carter oh my gosh, Carter, I love you, blah blah blah, and then goes and talks crap about him the first second that they get. I don't think so. Nuh-uh.
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can go on with the episode today.
I know. That might just have to be it.
Yeah.
It's our Carter investigation. We even emailed Jackson Hiller now to get him in on it.
We have emailed so many people. We'll post the missing on our Instagram.
It's going to go up on the Instagram today, actually.
Yeah, it's going to go
so
right
you guys
after
are going to
this.
be really confused for a week, but that's okay.
Then it'll come out in November. Not even a week, just a few days.
Maybe just a few days,
Yeah,
because it is Thursday.
I like sitting this close to you. I can feel your foot with my foot.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, on that note.
Oh, wait, hold on. Disclaimer, I'm not engaged. It's come to my attention that some people think I am engaged now. I am not engaged.
She is engaged. I'm looking at the ring right now. He literally got her a ring.
He did give me a ring, but I'm not engaged, trust. Uh-oh, what was that?
Did he email us back?
Oh, it was just Alyssa.
Alyssa, we are in the same room. Please do not email me. She didn't email me. She just emailed you. She's fake. She doesn't even love me.
Okay, now we can start.
Okay, so.
It's going to feel
Anyway.
empty without Carter in here.
Yeah, Carter's not in here. Normally he's in there to entertain Alyssa. But
Yeah, now she has to play Roblox. We got our prom dresses.
Yay!
We're both emo.
Mine has flowers on it.
Hers does have flowers.
So hers is more emo than me.
But mine has sparkles and ruffles, and it's so pretty.
Oh my god, I'm so girly.
Yeah. Okay, start. I'm done.
Okay, I'm done too. This
Okay.
is stupid. Okay, so my case this week is about the Lawson family.
What?
What? Okay, so my case this week is the Lawson family, and what's really fun about this case is that it was supposed to be our Christmas episode, actually.
Yeah, it got lost.
And Xander lost it.
Yep. Also, the audio is bad.
Yeah. So the song for it is Christmas Tree Farm because it's supposed to be our Christmas episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all takes place on Christmas, so. But so really just think back to that time and think about how you were sad that we didn't post an episode.
And then
It's
now.
It's now.
Yeah. Also, we hope you liked our little mini episode.
Yes, we did. And
Let
that
us-
is getting entered in a competition.
Yeah.
What?
That's why it's 3 minutes long.
Insane.
And we get to go on a sick field trip together.
a sick trip.
Yeah.
The girls' trip.
Yeah. With everyone else in our freaking
With our
school.
best buds.
Yeah. All the ops are going. Anyway.
Okay, so the Lawson family were tobacco farmers in the 1920s. 1920. And they were middle lower class. Yep, we hate poor people
Yeah,
here.
basically.
And They were located in Germantown, North Carolina. North Carolina is where Carowinds is.
What?
Mhm.
Oh, Carowinds. Yeah.
Sure. And South Carolina.
I like South Carolina. I like going to baseball tournaments down there. Shout out to Shipyard.
The father of the Lawson family was named Charles Lawson, which is important. I'm looking at my notes from like Christmas time, and like I kind of like I know the case, but I don't, and it just says important. So this must be important.
Yes, remember that.
And Charles Lawson was born in 1886. Yeah, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was born in Lawsonville.
What?
On May 10th, 1886. I feel like that's some... Oh, no. Jackson's birthday's May 11th, I think.
So basically he reincarnated into Jackson Hillner.
He is Jackson Hillner. And when he grew up and, you know, got married, he married Fanny in 1911.
Hey, that's 1 year before the Titanic sank.
Really?
Yeah.
Which I feel like... Weren't people supposed to get married, like, young?
Yeah.
I thought that was, like, a thing, but he would have been, like, 25.
I don't know. If you're a history whiz, go ahead and make a comment.
I'm done. And they bought a farmhouse close to Charles' brother so that they could be close to their family and, you know, have that extra support.
Yeah.
And, like, being a farm family or whatever. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they eventually had 8 children.
What?
One of which was named William, who died of pneumonia in 1920, though.
It's my dad's name.
So out of all their children at the time that the murders occurred, Marie was 17, Arthur was 16, Carrie was 13, Mabel was 7, James was 4, Raymond was 2, and Mary Lou was 4 months old.
Mm-hmm. 4 months.
Mm-hmm. They're popping them out.
Yikes. Oh, this is this case with the cake. I remember.
Spoiler alert. God.
I don't know what that means.
Wow.
I'm not saying anybody got killed with cake.
They did.
Yep. Spoiler alert.
So when the murders happened, Charles and Fanny had been married for 18 years.
What?
Almost 2 freaking decades.
That's actually kind of crazy.
That's insane. That's like almost as long as you and Jackson have been married for.
Yeah. You're right.
The dad was really like well respected in their community because, you know, he grew up there, he had his family, and they're all like, wow, what a great guy you are. You little farmer with your little farmer fam.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really religious, which was also kind of strange because these like little towns are normally very like Jesus. Exactly.
Just
but
like that.
he wasn't, and they all loved him for it. So, you know. But Charles did have a few problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had a really bad temper, which a lot of people said started when he accidentally hit himself in the head with an axe.
I forgot that part.
What? Yes. Like, it was just, like, the, like, blunt side of it, and I don't really understand.
That would make someone
I don't see how you
it's time to act a fool.
like, hit yourself with an axe.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So,
Charles is my grandpa's name.
this isn't your grandpa.
No, okay. Hey, Papa.
So, a lot of people, like I was saying before, said that it made his temper, like, flare up really bad, and he'd have, like, days where he's just, like, so mad and aggressive. And, you know, that's not good. That's not really what you like to see. But then, it's Christmas time. You know, it's all
Christmas time in the city.
Yep, let her sing for a second. Okay. And then 2 weeks before Christmas, Charles was like, you know, I'm going to be dad of the freaking year.
Yes, he is.
And I'm going to go and I'm going to buy a whole bunch of, like, new fancy clothes and get my family whatever they want.
Oh,
which is
good man.
Like, silly because, first of all, you're lower middle class. But you know,
what?
So you don't got money, but I don't know. Maybe
That's what I do. I don't have money. I spend it anyway.
Exactly. He found some and, you know.
Yeah, went crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy. Everyone was all cute. And then he was like, oh, with all these new clothes we got, we're going to get, like, our picture taken.
Oh.
which was like a big deal. Like lower middle class families didn't get their picture taken.
Like they didn't deserve that.
Yeah, because like what Mr. Kant says, like poor and dumb people,
they don't deserve
they
rights.
don't deserve rights.
Yeah.
No.
We learn a lot in chemistry.
Lots of things.
Anxiety isn't real, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what we learned.
And the Super Bowl was rigged.
Yeah. I hate Taylor.
Me too.
In my heart is a Christmas
Tree farm, there's a light in the barn. Sign out from the cold. Okay, so yeah, it was fun, but the picture and like turned out very odd. Like everyone looked really uncomfortable in it. Was like looking different directions.
Yeah.
And their oldest daughter, Marie, she was the oldest, right? Yeah. She looked really mad in it.
Mm-hmm.
And Marie was the only one looking like directly into the camera. Like it looks like she's making eye contact with you. It's like
Scary.
bleh. And when this is uploaded, I will probably post the pictures on the Instagram.
Maybe,
So
if we remember.
if I remember, because I say that a lot and I don't.
We will post Carter's missing poster.
We will post that though.
That's more important.
Yes. So, you know, after the picture's taken, oh my god, it's Christmas now! Woo!
What?
Woo! Jump forward.
In my heart is a Christmas tree farm. Ew, this is weird. I hate this. I'm looking at the...
Yeah, it's weird. Sorry. We get distracted. So, Marie, being the oldest daughter, gets up to do her womanly duties and bake a cake, her little Christmas cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their oldest son, Arthur, wanted to go hunting for rabbits. And he was looking around. He's like, freak, I can't find any ammo anywhere. And so he goes to Charles, and he's like, hey, big dog, do you have any ammo? And he's like, oh, shucks, I don't.
Bro,
He's
she
like...
is looking at me. I'm sorry. I looked up that Lawson family picture. It's freaky.
Yeah, it's weird. And he's like, yo, big dog, do you have any ammo? And Charles was like, no, I don't. But I'll give you some money, and you can go into town and buy some for us.
Oh, okay.
And Arthur's like, sick, right? Because, you know, it was like
Yeah.
Christmas or whatever. So he's like, go get you some ammo.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Yeah. So then, a few hours later, maybe not even hours, I'm not really sure the time frame here, but after Arthur left, Charles' brother Elijah was strolling up to the house. So Charles wasn't really religious, so he wasn't at church, but Elijah was. So he was on his way home from church, and he's like, you know, I'll go say hi to my brother.
Yeah.
Because it's Christmas, you know?
Merry Christmas.
What up? So he goes, and he can't find anyone.
What?
What the freak? Where are
Like,
they?
where are they? They're not at church.
And
They're about to be at for something else.
when looking around the house, he found Carrie and Maybelle in the barn, and they had been shot to death.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. No bueno.
No bueno indeed.
So Fanny was on the porch and had been shot in the... And then Fanny, they found her on the porch, and she'd been shot in the chest.
And that was the wife?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marie was found by the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
And James and Raymond, their two younger sons, had been beaten to death. And Mary Lou, the 4-month-old, had been beaten to death.
That's so sad.
And they couldn't find Charles. But you know what's really weird about this?
Hmm.
They didn't have any ammo.
Yeah.
Because he just sent Arthur to go get some.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah. So Charles was nowhere to be found. And then the police looked everywhere and could not find him until they heard a single gunshot come from the farmhouse in the woods. That was like on the back of their property. And they're like, oh. So when the police went back there, they found Charles, who had just like shot himself, right? And there was this tree that it had been snowing because it's Christmas, you know, wintertime. And the tree had no snow around it because he had been pacing around it for so long. It had like melted all of the snow under his feet.
Psychotic.
Yeah.
I like how you pick cases with really psychotic endings. Like the one where he wrote blood on the wall. Like this one he's walking around a freaking tree a million times.
That's not. He's just chilling. He's just taking a little stroll.
Oh,
Gotta
you're
get
right.
steps in.
Yeah,
You
duh.
gotta get
That's
10,000
my mom around
steps.
our house. She walks around our house all the
That's what
time.
My mom does too. So when Charles was found, he had 2 suicide notes on him too, and a lot of sources said that they were supposed to go to his parents, and each of them were only half written. So the first one said nobody to blame but, and the other one said troubles can cause, and that's it.
That's weird.
Yeah, really weird. And then since all the snow had been like melted around the tree, it was pretty obvious he'd been circling it for hours, like a strange amount of time. And so after Arthur had left to go get the ammo from town, his 2 middle girls actually had gone to their aunt's house, where Charles waited on the porch for them to come back to like shoot him. And his wife was sitting on the porch when he shot her. Marie and the 2 younger boys actually saw him shoot Fanny.
That's so sad.
And so next he shot Marie. This is like really bad. And then the 2 younger boys had like ran away to hide.
So sad. What do you mean they
because,
ran away?
Like they just saw like their mom and like oldest sister, so they were running away, and like you could tell because of the way they were when they were found.
That's so
like,
sad.
It's so sad. And then their 4-month-old, her cause of death was actually a fractured skull.
Oh,
which is, what did you do to this poor? Like she's 4 months old.
yeah, and their heads are soft anyway. Because it's a newborn.
Gross.
That's so sad.
And then, so after he had killed them all, he had put stones on their eyes and crossed their arms. And then he put like bigger rocks under their head like a pillow.
Ew.
And over 5,000 people went to this funeral because the case was just so like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Insane. And they removed Charles' brain for research, and they couldn't find anything wrong with his brain. Like how everyone was like, oh my god, ever since he got hit in the head with that axe, he's been like crazy. There, like he had no brain damage or anything.
Oh, so he was just crazy. Good.
So
Good.
he was just crazy. And Marie, how everyone was saying like she got up early to make the cake, it was still sitting there like in the window of the barn.
Oh.
Because no one had gotten a chance to eat it. And so you used to be able to go and tour the house. I think you still can, and they left the cake out there. But then people would go and like pick raisins off of it when they visited the house.
That's wild.
So then the family who owned the house took it and buried it.
The cake?
Yeah, the cake.
Buried it in the ground? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember that part.
I didn't remember that they buried it. That's wild. Why would you bury it?
I don't really know.
It's like a symbolism of burying the family. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, you can't go tour the house because
it was demolished.
the next point is how the house was demolished and the property is now known to be very haunted.
That's actually sick.
And then there are like legends and stuff. I remember this being weird though. That snow and leaves fall on everyone's grave but Charles. But I also saw that they're all buried in the same grave.
Really?
Do you remember me telling you that?
I do remember you.
They were all
saying
like
that.
piled up in the same grave. So it doesn't make sense because there's not other graves. It's just Charles.
That's weird.
And Arthur, however, he lived through all of this. Like
Because he went to go get ammo.
Yeah, when he went to go get the ammo. Which, it's really weird that Charles, like, sent him away. He's like, oh, yeah, go get ammo. Because he obviously had ammo.
He probably just wanted someone to continue his bloodline.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, well, it's his oldest son, so... And at 31, Arthur died in a truck accident, and he had a wife and 4 kids at the time. So, there are 3... like big theories that go around the case. 2 of them are what actually happened, like what people think happened, because like obviously Charles killed the family, but they don't know why. Also, I don't know why his name was important, because in the beginning I said Dad's name was Charles. I don't.
Maybe you were just like the dad is Charles, so don't say like Arthur or something.
Maybe because that seems like me.
In the best way possible.
In the best way possible. That doesn't sound like me, because I do that with every case. I start mixing up names. So some people had thought that I was about to do it because I'm thinking about it now. That Charles had when he had hit himself in the axe, he had brain damage and then like he went crazy or whatever. But we already said that one was ruled out because they examined it and nothing was wrong.
Debunked.
And then because of the picture, if you look at the way that it's laid out,
oh my gosh, it's so creepy.
Like the oldest is looking into your soul.
So normally in a family picture like this, it would be like the mom and the dad in the middle.
Yeah.
But the woman in the middle is actually Marie, their oldest daughter. And the mom's on the side holding a kid.
The little boys look so, like, what do you mean they tried to run away? That's so sad. One of them looks like 4.
Yeah. So it's just really weird because why is the oldest daughter like where the mom should be? Which you could just be like, oh, you're looking too much into that. But then there was a lot of rumors that the oldest daughter and the dad actually had like
An affair
or something, which is gross.
That's disgusting.
And so he thought he had like killed the whole family out of shame or something.
She could have been pregnant.
Yeah. And then the last thing is that a lot of people think Arthur could have stopped his dad from
That makes sense.
hurting the whole family, and that's why he sent him away, is because
he's a big dude.
he is like, and he looks like he's like hunched over and he's like up straight. Like he could take him in a fight.
Yeah. That's so creepy.
Ew, there's a picture of the house.
Nope.
Oh my god, with the blood on the floor.
Nope.
As she's still staring at the picture.
That's so bizarre.
Is that blood in the crib?
Oh my god, I think it is. It's all in black and white, so it's like hard to tell. Going back to the whole dad-son theory, I think that's actually probably what it was. It's either that or the bloodline thing, like that's why I didn't get killed, but it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, see, they all have the same grave because this is a headstone
Yeah.
with all of them.
I can't do it.
And then also, one of the weird things is when they had the house set up for tours and stuff, they didn't clean it up. Like, they didn't clean up any of the blood or anything.
Classy.
So it was like, so that's probably what this is from,
Yeah.
is like, it was all stained, that's so gross. It's so gross. But I think that's all I have.
Sorry, I'm looking at pictures that I can't do it.
Okay, we're done with this episode. Bye. I'm Wiley.
I'm Maddie.
It shouldn't happen again.
No, look at you can see the blood so good
Stop
in this
it!
picture.
Ah! It's so creepy.
No, because look, it's in the...
No, that's definitely blood in the crib. That is so gross.
Okay, yeah, well, there's on that note. Bye.